Alright, let's jump straight into it. Lenovo just showed off one of the wildest gaming laptop concepts I've seen in a long time at CES 2026, and it's called the Legion Pro Rollable. This thing looks like a normal high-end 16-inch gaming laptop at first glance, but then the screen literally rolls out sideways and suddenly you're staring at an ultra-wide OLED monster. We're talking a flexible OLED panel that expands horizontally, not vertically, going from a standard 16-inch setup to a super-wide 21.5-inch, and then all the way out to a full 24 inches. As a tech enthusiast and someone who loves hands-on hardware, this immediately grabbed my attention because more screen space without carrying extra gear is kind of the dream. Before we go any further, if you're into cutting-edge tech, wild prototypes, and honest hands-on reviews, make sure you hit that subscribe button and drop a like on this video. It really helps the channel out and keeps you locked in for more stuff like this. Now, from a pure specs and positioning standpoint, Lenovo is clearly aiming this thing at serious gamers and esports players. The concept is based on the Legion Pro 7i, which already has a solid reputation, and Lenovo says this rollable version would run Intel Core Ultra processors paired with NVIDIA's flagship RTX 5090 laptop GPU. That alone tells you this isn't some thin and light experiment. This is meant to push frames, multitask hard, and take advantage of that massive horizontal screen real estate. Lenovo even slapped names on the screen modes, with the regular 16-inch being more of a focus mode, the middle size aimed at tactical gameplay, and the full 24-inch mode meant to feel like an arena. It's a little cheesy, but I get what they're going for. Seeing it next to a normal 16-inch laptop really drives the point home. In its default state, it looks pretty standard for a premium gaming machine. But once that screen starts rolling out, the whole vibe changes. You instantly start imagining ultra-wide games, massive timelines for video editing, or having multiple windows side by side without feeling cramped. As someone who constantly juggles apps, chats, and gameplay, the idea of that much space built into a single laptop is genuinely exciting. That said, this is very much a concept, and Lenovo didn't hide that during the demo. The rolling mechanism was noisy, and you could hear the motors working as the screen expanded and retracted. Sometimes the motion wasn't perfectly smooth either, with slight stutters that reminded you this tech still needs refinement. Even more noticeable was how the resolution behaved. The display was locked to the full ultra-wide resolution all the time, so when the screen was partially rolled in, you were basically just seeing the center portion of a much larger image. It works, but it's not exactly elegant yet. Physically, there are also some obvious compromises. Because the extra screen has to live somewhere, there are big gaps on the sides of the lid where the rolled-up panel is stored. You can actually see inside the lid, which is not something you want on a finished product, especially at this premium gaming level. And to be honest, the fact that there weren't even games installed on the demo units was a little disappointing. For a gaming-focused concept, that felt like a missed opportunity to really sell the experience. Even with all those flaws, I can't help but like where this is going. Lenovo has a surprisingly good track record of turning concepts into real products, including previous rollable designs. This one just needs more time, quieter motors, smarter resolution handling, and tighter build quality. If they can pull that off, this could be a genuinely game-changing form factor, not just for gaming laptops but for portable productivity in general. Honestly, this concept has already got me dreaming bigger. If a rollable laptop display like this is possible, imagine what could happen on the desktop side. A normal-sized OLED monitor that expands into an ultra-wide setup on demand sounds incredible. That's the kind of future tech that actually feels useful, not just flashy. So yeah, the Lenovo Legion Pro Rollable is rough around the edges, clearly unfinished, and absolutely not ready for store shelves yet. But it's also one of the most exciting laptop ideas we've seen in a while, and it shows that Lenovo is still willing to experiment in ways most companies won't. If this ever becomes a real product, I would love to fully review it and see how it holds up in real-world gaming. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more hands-on tech coverage, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It makes a huge difference, and I'll see you in the next one.